Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak. We are doing our rounds while completing 4 SPGs and having some free time events as well. So plenty to do, just need to make sure what we're gonna do in which order. We have one region still left to do the talks to everyone, that's Tyrell District. But we also got a quest that we picked up at Sidon, so I wanna start there. It's like a, well, I was gonna say escape room, it's more like a, it's like a treasure hunt or something. We need to track down some clues and get to a certain point. So, that's where we're gonna start first. And our first hint was pretty clear. I think they were asking us to get to Erland Boutique. So let's go there and see if we can find the secondary clue. And of course, if we end up in Tyrell District after it, we'll do all our talks there just to mix it up. And hopefully by the end of today, we'll pick the free time that we want to watch and not that we're going to pick. Just in case we do not get those extra points from these 4 SPGs. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, we got that mystery solving thingy. Mr. Taylor on the cutting edge of fashion, huh? The manager here fits the bill. Hey, do you have a minute? We're doing this mystery solving game thing. Set to look for a Mistress Taylor. That you by any chance? Oh my, I wasn't expecting anyone to figure it out that quickly. I am indeed the mistress you seek. I am the royal family's personal tailor. And since I have the key, you must have figured out that I'm complicit in the princess's kidnapping as well. Alas, I am unmasked. Sure thing, you're way more into this than I was expecting. So, that's what they meant by full body. I was hoping for more, but maybe it would be fun to get in character like they're doing. I mean, I don't care, do whatever you want. Now that I've found out, oh dear, what's a conspirator like me to do? I'll give you the key if you just let me go, I promise. To be honest, I was against kidnapping her from the start, truly. But a certain someone gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. Treasure beyond my wildest dreams. I simply had to play along. Evidently, bribery is a big problem in this kingdom. Who's the certain someone, though? Oh, forgive me, I just cannot say. But the promise is a promise. Here's the first key and the next clue. Best of luck to you. Then retrieve the first key. So this here's the next puzzle. Let me take a look. Look to the river for your next key, where a metal box ferries passengers underground. The man watching over it holds a key. A river from your next key, where the metal box ferries passengers underground. Is that a subway? Okay. Well, that's obvious. Give us something a little tougher next time, why don't you? I'll be watching over your progress, if you don't mind. Only you can set her free, brave knight. Her fate is in your hands. Phew. Right, how did I do? Pretty good. Solved the whole corrupt A thing pretty well. Damn it, now I'm invested. Feels like I gotta see this game to the end now. Well, thank you. This has been a fun change of pace for me. Well, it doesn't take much to win you over, does it? Let's get that next key. Hey, and who knows, maybe the prize at the end will be something sweet. Alright, let's get our next hint out, shall we? Yeah, Riverside. Say river, it's already there. And I'm guessing, should be near the subway entrance? Because that is a metal box underground, so... Okay, so here we are, right at the entrance to the Riverside subway. It is said, look to the river and where a metal box ferries passengers underground. That's gotta mean here. Okay, let's head down underground. Next key being held by a man that watches over the metal boxes, yeah. A ticket commissioner or a conductor? Yeah. Head underground, yes. Yo, we're playing a puzzle game right now. It takes that you're the one watching over the second key? Very astute. You'd be correct. Before you stand the supervisor of the Kingdom of Edith's underground mine. With the subterranean tunnels known only to me, whisking away the princess was child play. Looks like he's really gotten into this. So, you're the one who actually nabbed her. In one sense, yes, I did little more than carry her off to her prison, however. It was someone else who hatched the plot to take her there. I assume you want to know who, but you'll get nothing more out of me. If you desire the truth, it lies beyond the next mystery. Here's the second key as a reward for your cunning. Van received the second key. Jumping straight to the next one, huh? Let's see. The final key is in a Tyrell district. The ever-resourceful guide to the theater has it on their person. Well, so this is the one that's in Tyrell. The ever-resourceful guide of the theater. And not another dumb riddle, like I'm guessing. Well, at this point, I'm kind of curious about the ending, honestly. Let's get a move on. Couldn't stay down there and talk to the people. It was a one-time experience, really. Right, to Tyrell District we go. Solving another quest before we talk to everyone.
Let's do this.
Well, we know it's gonna be at the theater.
A droplet of paradise.
Did you see? There's a new movie.
It's no use. I have a heart set on going to the Calvard Film Festival after what happened to the one in Messeldam, but my mom and dad won't let me go to it. They say it's too far away. This sucks. I guess I'll have to rely on people posting their impressions online about it to get anything fun out of it. Please, to any Calvard cinephiles going to the festival, I'm begging you, post it on the message bulletin boards so everyone can read what it's like. Well, if we can, we will. I heard the Calvard Film Festival is being planned by the Vegas Films. Nothing good will come out of that, I'm sure. Macedon's Film Festival are the culmination of the business and cultural organizations coming together to make something great. Their focus isn't on making mirror, they want to promote the cultural value of film. But Vegas Films is a greedy company making money off techie thrills. With Coty overseeing the event, my expectations for it are rock bottom. Well, I'm guessing if we get there, we'll find out for ourselves. Oh, the Calvard Film Festival is almost here. When it comes to award nominees, all eyes are on the Salvatore Gotti Golden Plot at the moment. However, Wolf's Requiem and Perfect Driver 2 are major contenders as well. Their latter guest appearance has audiences buzzing. It's shaping up to be the closest competition, albeit one skewing differently compared to what dominates Macedon's festival. Although, it's not up for any nominations, I'd also highly recommend the Peony Blade, which started showing this week. It's a martial arts film set in an old eastern country. That movie has attracted a large swath of fans thanks to its exotic atmospheres. And in case you were wondering, an eastern acquaintance assures me that it doesn't have any uncomfortable prejudicial content either. Alright, so we can watch a movie as well. Let's finish this quest off first, shall we? The clue we got mentioned an ever-resourceful guide of the theater. If I had to get, it's probably talking about this guide who works at the Esprit Cinema. One way to find out. Got a second? We're taking part in this riddle game that's been testing right now. You're the ever-resourceful guide of the theater that got the last key we're looking for by chance? Ah, unbelievable. To think someone has reached the likes of me at long last. Yes, what you seek is true. I serve the Kingdom of Edith as a humble member of this theatrical company. Long have I awaited the arrival of one who would come for my key, and it seems as though the time is finally upon me. You've been waiting for us, huh? That's a new one. That's not what your pal said. You're different from them somehow? That I am. As it so happens, I was once part of the Knights Brigade. Circumstance has since me in the employ of the troop. However, my loyalty to the Edith royal family remains as unwavering as ever. Indeed, upon catching wind of a plot by certain count to impress the princess, I saw fit to infiltrate the enemy ranks. I lack the means to stop the Count's scheme, that is why I have sought someone whom I could entrust my key, and at last they have arrived. Didn't expect there to be any espionage involved in this whole scavenger hunt. There's more to the plot of this thing than I expected. And with that, I shall now leave the key in your capable hands. Obtained the last key. Thanks, you won't regret it. From the way you're talking, it sounds like you know who's behind all of this. Care to fill us in? Certainly, the man who imprisoned our fair princess is none other than Count Yoda. He's a vile man who oppressed the people of his dominion, thus the royal family saw fit to punish him for his misdeeds. As a result, the Count came to harbor a profound grudge against them, which has led to today's tragedy state of affairs. Gotcha. I guess that will do it. But fear not, justice is on our side, for the Count's own butler, Ilhan, is out of the same mind as myself. Give us unto him the 3 keys that you have assembled, and he shall be able to free the princess at long last. Good luck. The fate of her royal highness now rests within your hands, so please do not let the kingdom down. But hey, don't worry, we'll rescue your fair princess. I don't mind putting in the work. Because once she's free, she can repay me with a healthy dose of happily ever afters for the rest of our days. Hey, you just had to turn it into a cheap porno, didn't you? Anyway, looks like our next stop is the Count Yoda's manor, wherever that may be. Yoda and Ilan. I've heard those names somewhere before. Yes, we've been there. Well, there's no riddle this time. Well, I guess we gotta put our thinking caps and hustle one last time. Isn't there some place in town called Yoda? Hey, I'm sure we'll run into it if we walk around long enough. Let's roll. So I was like, hey, in case you've never talked to anyone so far and you just went through the point to point, then maybe you wouldn't know the name Ilan. But if you play like we do, it will be very bad not remembering that name at least. The Thorwald Film Festival is nearly upon us. I'll take place at the end of the holiday weekend. Vegas Films originally conceived it independently as something of a rival festival to the Macedon one. Everyone's eyes are on it now, especially since the Macedon Film Festival is cancelled. Having Alzheimer on board as a sponsor should help freshen things up as well. The Macedon Film Festival places great emphasis on the artistry of filmmaking. As such, its judges are mainly artists and literary figures, and they award movies based on their psychological depictions and refined theming. In contrast, I heard that Thorwald's festival values entertainment and spectacle above all else. It'll be very interesting to see how it plays out. Oh, I am interested indeed. I cried a bunch when Mama told me we had to give up on going to the Thorwald Film Festival. There wasn't any place to stay. She says I'm way too young to go by myself. I'm pretty mature for my age though, so I won't make a big fuss out of it. But I sure would have loved to see it. Any festival planned by Salvatore Gotti is bound to have all kinds of fun surprises. I just saw the Peony Blade. Everyone complains about the low budget, but I thought the sword fights were amazing. I guess the eastern looking street shots were filmed in Calvard. I like seeing all the weird stuff in the background. Mama's being a real slowpoke today. Alright, so let's go to Station Street and finish this off, and then we'll come back to talk to everyone within the Tyrell district, including the movie theater. This play's name is Yoda and Ilan's the owner's name. We're in the endgame now, literally. Well, you must be Ilan, correct? Count Yoda's butler? Oh, you know my name? Then you must have come to save the princess. Sure have. And we got the 3 keys too. Van handed the 3 keys that gathered to Ilan. Well, you actually brought them. These are indeed the keys we need to unlock the princess's cell. She may finally walk free once more. But you can't just go and backstab the Count without paying the price, yeah? What's the script say about that? You're absolutely right. I'm sure to pay a price for this, perhaps the steepest one of all. But I'm only standing before you today because of the royal family. I could not live with myself if I didn't help them in their hour of need. I will go and set the princess free now. Can I ask you to wait here while I do so? Sure. Wonder who's playing the princess. I would be thrilled if it was Ilan. I don't know why, but that would be funny as hell if he comes in there wearing a wig. So better be hot as hell considering everything we did to finish this whole thing. Thank you for your patience. I brought the princess here with me. Nice. We finally get to... so you're the kind strangers who rescued me, are you? Thank you so much. The Kingdom of Edith will never forget this kindness. Hey, come on, at least put some oomph into it. Don't drop the ball at the end. Hell no. Can we get a recast for the princess? Oh, I'm sorry. We couldn't find anyone to play the role of the princess in time. Thanks for helping out, Ilan. Don't mention it. I had a lot of fun. I'd be happy to help out again if you have any other roles for me. I'll leave it to you then. See you around. Well, can you tell me what you thought of the game then? Honestly, it was more fun than I expected it to be. You clearly put a lot of effort into both the puzzles and the setting. Your casting choices weren't half bad. Princess notwithstanding. I really am sorry about that. I wasn't sure if there was really a mystery game like this. But judging by your reactions, it looked like I was worrying for nothing. Yeah, could almost try a different setting if you want to shake things up a little bit. Don't gotta stick to the kingdom and princess setting. Yep, that's the plan. I've always had the trouble getting people to take on an interest in my ideas. Many feel like puzzle games are just inaccessible. But if I can nail the setting, then maybe they'll draw people in. And then they'll realize how much fun they can be. Hey, always good to see someone enjoying their hobbies. Yeah, but I don't plan on keeping it as a hobby. I want to set up an event planning company and take it to the next level. Anyhow, my confidence is soaring high right now. A glowing review coming from a famous spriggan. I'm heading home to start working on the next game.
That's a wrap.
QA testing completed.
Clear deposit confirmed.
Of course, just law. We were very nice about it. Oh, sounds like I've got a mail. Oh, you got a booty call? No, shut up. It's from the CID. They've got another job for us. Memorial Park extermination. Recently received report of a dangerous monster in the area. Location: depths of Dirk Memorial Park. Monster unidentified. Request ARKRIDE Solutions handle this immediately. CID. Memorial Park extermination has been added to the to-do list. Typical monster extermination gig looks like. We'll be heading to Dirk Memorial Park. Never been to that place before. I'm guessing it's named after Sheena Dirk. It's on the outskirts of the city, so we'll have to drive a ways to get there. Wish they picked some place closer. Hold up. What's with all the extra line breaks? Wait.
Yes. Make sure you treasure all of your memories.
This guy's a pain in the neck sometimes. So, what's the plan, Chief? Well, the pay's decent enough, I guess. I think snatching it out of the guild's grubby paws is the play here. We're gonna need to take the car though, so let's get back to the garage once we're done with everything else. Okay, so that's our main quest to continue today, and after that, of course, we'll get our main story bit going and a reason to go to where the festival is, I imagine. But before we do that, we have to talk to everyone in the Tyrell district, which is now green because we've triggered the next response. And of course, the 4 SPG that might be there.
What are we waiting for?
And I also want to say before we watch one of the movies, because if there's more than one choice, I want to see them both before we pick one of them. But let's check the board and then let's see how we go from there.
Did you see? There's a new movie.
Now what's it say?
Looks like we got a 4 SPG. A lost lover. My boyfriend has been missing for nearly a month now. Could you help me look for him? I'll be waiting at the rest area next to the Brothers Music shop. Alright, okay, the sand's gone. Means all boards have been checked. Only 3 tasks for the day? Nice. Alright, we met our quota for the day. We can take care of the other jobs if we want, but it ain't mandatory. Well, I still want to do it. Cause what's the point of being a spriggan if you don't help everybody you meet? Great. I get to write a column for the business pages. Yay. I guess it's fallen on me to do some interview piece on a celebrity. The editor figured I'd be a cinch for someone from the literary section, but honestly, I suck at these kind of things. Makes me wish I was more of a like Marielle. She can just dive headfirst into anything like it's no big deal. I guess I better do some research on the interviewee before we meet, so I can sound like I know what I'm talking about. Oh, I just realized Marielle disappeared on me again. Where did she go this time?
Alright.
No one knows. Oh, Marielle took off earlier today. She was positively brimming with energy. It's great that she's so passionate about her job, but I'm worried she's pushing herself too hard. When she got attacked by that monster, for instance, she came back to fetch a change of clothes and ride right back into the field. And then she extended her stay in Langport last month without getting permission. She may have some trouble in her future. It's wonderful that Marielle is so passionate about her job, but concerned she'll run into some trouble in the future. Hey, now that I'm thinking about it, Marielle seems awfully interested in that reporter from Melt magazine. Could she? No. I shouldn't let perceptions cloud my judgment. Knowing her, she's probably just being tenacious. I'm sure of it. No, she definitely has her eye on a dingo, that's for sure. But we'll see if that's confirmed later or not. Let's give it time.
Good grief.
Did you know?
When people start talking about the Mafia in Calvard, they often used to mean the Dollar family. They've been infamous for ages. But lately, it seems another organization known as Almata has been extending its reach too. They were once made up of white people. I hear they incite ethnic terrorism to antagonize the Heiyue since they're Eastern. It's honestly scary stuff. That sort of thing happens from time to time. Ugh, keep that stuff away from me, thank you. I just remembered there was a group of bad guys that got arrested a while ago. I want to say sometime last year maybe? They belonged to this organization that captured children to raise them as assassins. The guild ultimately snuffed them out. There are rumors that they were actually subsidiary to the Mafia. Can you imagine that? Pretty eerie stuff. Yeah. And we know what they're talking about, and I'm glad they're no longer here. Or at least, I hope they're no longer here.
Please step on up.
I'm concerned about my husband. He seems incredibly busy lately. Unlike me and our son, he doesn't really get any chance to relax. I have to wonder if he's really adjusting to the new environment at all. Thankfully, we're able to be together on the weekends at least. Would it be good if we were able to actually go out and do things together as a family? I wish my little brother would try having a part-time job at least once. I know his gang does not so bad or anything, but I can also tell he wants to make something out of himself too. I just don't see the harm in getting a job and doing both anyway. I did something pretty similar too. Both that puberty for you. It's hard to get kids to see eye to eye on these things. Well, my customers lately can't seem to stop talking about the film festival. I haven't seen very many films, much to my embarrassment, so one of them ended up recommending a handful for me to view. I'm thinking of watching them soon. After all, it's important to be able to carry on a good conversation with whatever interests my customers. Speaking of films, we actually had a film crew come here some time ago to do some on-location shooting. Gloria, I believe is the title. As I recall, they were working on something about the revolution and wanted to capture the real cafe given its place in local history. Perhaps I'll watch it for myself. It could make for a nice opportunity to reflect on just how much this place has been seen over the years.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
We await your next visit.
I know, just looking to see if you had anything new. Ooh, Kakayoshi. Well, aren't you a talkative one? It's simply his disposition. I prefer to think of it as one of his unique charms. Yeah, but a cat that doesn't meow, that is in itself very, very suspicious.
Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
After what happened in Messeldam, the Edith police are on high alert for any suspicious people or objects. If you guys uncover anything like that, make sure to at least report to us, understand? Don't just jump the gun and try to take care of it yourselves. Terror threats are within our jurisdiction too, you know? Macedon's police must be worried about potential terrorism if they decide to pull the plug on the film festival outright. It doesn't sound like Calvard Force has it any easier either, trying to provide security for it on an unprecedented scale out there. And that's on top of the spike in incidents they're seeing from the greater influx of tourists. Those poor officers can't catch a break.
A droplet of paradise can intoxicate more than the
Right.
sweetest wines. Discover the inebriating world
Well,
of
my
show
friends in the
business
entertainment business
Sober
sometimes suggest
curious.
that I should tour some film festivals if I want to scout out new talent. The thing is, I strongly prefer models who have a natural charm and attractiveness that can be refined. I think they have more to offer overall. Not that their advice is bad. Some people can and absolutely do recruit models at film festivals. Different strokes for different folks. I just know from experience that the real gems that shine the brightest are the ones out there walking the streets, living normal lives just like you and me.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the ones that have that natural charm. It's a moment depicting a group of 4 animals. Oh, I like the director's cut of Golden Blood. Any festival produced by Salvatore Gotti's got my attention. Well, for someone who looks like some nice and mellow on the outside, you sure enjoy some pretty messed up stuff. Not just movies too. I wonder how many guys out there you've completely fooled. I bet they look pretty hilarious if they ever realize what you really like. Not that I think you're wrong. I like Golden Blood too. How could I not, as a Judith Lannister fan? Well,
See the
you
movie.
look like
Fans are
Judith more
raving
than
about.
Nina, even though
Get
the Easter
brilliantly
is season
bitter
Easter.
taste of golden
I guess
blood.
she was in the running for Best Lead Actress at the awards, but still. You know, Stan's allowed to have taste in people and things that aren't Eastern, right? She just said that she preferred Judith over Nina. What's wrong with that? Ah, I didn't mean it like that, I swear, but yeah, that was pretty stupid of me, sorry. Anyway, on a different note, I heard that through my dad, that for the actors going to the festival. Oh, San, are you up for some ice cream? I think they're supposed to have their seasonal flavors out now. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, and then after that, we should catch a movie. Hey, I'm still here, you know? Yeah, and I get a feeling they're hoping
droplet of
in a little bit
paradise can
you won't.
intoxicate more than the sweetest of wines.
I like
Discover
Nina
the
Fenley too, of
inebriating world
course.
of show
I just think
business
Judith
in
Lannister is cool, that's all.
Curious.
My brother Chen works as a newspaper reporter, but he never gets to do any interviews at festivals or stuff like that. The other section dragged him in to help all the time, but he tells me it's always serious stuff. I really feel sorry for him. Peter looked so dejected once he realized he was being ignored. Maybe they gave him a little idea what it's like to deal with someone who's insensitive and doesn't pay attention to how you're feeling. Marilyn knows I'm dealing with a lot of stuff when it comes to my dad. Yet, here I am, being left out in the cold while he apparently has something happy and exciting to share with just San. It sucks. Well, that's how life goes. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's messy.
I see.
So they're promoting the film festival here? Huh. This store's always got something interesting going on. I'm supposed to be researching material for today's investment briefing at the Vern company, but I can afford to take a quick breather. No harm in taking a little of the festival vibe with some light reading, since I can't enjoy it in person. Oh, definitely. Whenever I go on a trip abroad and mangas are cheaper, I definitely get a sample for myself. Hey there, we're doing a promotional tie-in with the movie theater right now. Seeing as everyone's talking about the film festival in Tharbad, we're highlighting all the books and magazines we have on film. It's a mutually beneficial situation. We sell what customers want to read and the movie theater gets more viewers. Everybody wins. This is the best kind of ad campaign if you ask me. Well, let's see.
Welcome.
That's it. I already got all of those.
I hope to see you again.
I'm sure you will. Alright. More to see, more to do. Hey, heard something interesting when I was biking past the Elsamim embassy in Alber earlier. They say Crown Prince Sharith likes to go out and talk with the general public. That is pretty unusual for someone of his upbringing. Doubt he hangs out much with the ordinary people like you and me, of course. I guess he's more interested in people rolling in mirror like him. Huh? What's the matter, Sloth? You look bored. I thought you'd totally be interested in to hear something like that. I mean, good for him. He broadened his horizons. We're still talking about some smug. I'm only interested in rumors with some spice to them. Alright then, fine. You want to discuss the women they had at a film festival or something? Not that I've really heard all that much actually. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's not the only spice I like, you know. Sometimes I enjoy grittier material too. Like this back alley business. I don't know the details, but if you leave some sort of code on a bulletin board, they clean up your problems. Is he talking about me? He is, isn't he? I heard plenty of rumors about people who work underground, not just Grimcat and that Spriggan. Phantom Thief B was popular for a while, plus there were all kind of urban legends about assassins from Langport's eastern quarters. Compared to people like them, the Spriggan's too grounded for my taste, and they're not larger than life in a way that makes them fun or anything. Yeah, we're trying to blur the line, not to totally overstep them. Well, sometimes I come across weird rumors or encounter strange things in my life. But Sloth's on a whole other level. That guy thrives on rumors and hearsay. He can have some pretty funky, confusing things to say at times. Well, that could be interesting sometimes as well, I imagine. Oh, hey there. What'll it be today? You know what's weird? Miss Mao and Kohan like to go off and have some private chats sometimes. I don't know what about you, but I'm dying to know what they're talking about. I wish they'd let me listen in too. It's no fair. What if they're not talking at all? It's more like an activity between the two? Maybe then you might not wanna come in? I don't mean to bug anyone or anything, I just feel like they're pushing me off to the side, it stinks. Anyway, I'll take your order here whenever you're ready. Please stay for a while and eat with us.
What'll you have today?
Nothing. Nothing new for me to share. Oh, you must be the famous Crimson Khan I've heard so much about. It's a pleasure to meet you at last. My deepest condolences about what happened to your friends. I wasn't able to attend the service, but I did send a funeral offering. Thanks. Nice to meet you too. I knew Heyuhei had some kind of operation up there. You must be the ones who call the shots around here. So, who you're with? I'm guessing it's not the Liu family, is it? Already cutting to the chase, are we? Cao was right, you're an absolute riot. Come back whenever you like, and I'll treat you to some Langport dishes done right. Don't be a stranger here. Nice, I'll keep that in mind. Is she one of the higher-ups? Definitely looks like a tough chick. Hey, don't get any funny ideas. I'm sure you two would hit it off, but trust me, you don't want to get in the habit of coming here. The restaurant business is a natural path to building a foothold into a region. Our family has cemented its position in the capital over generations now, and we have a good grasp that goes on behind the scenes. Things have gotten dicey around here in the past couple of weeks. Be careful not to get caught up in any trouble.
This tastes great.
We'll definitely try to do that. Do I have something on my face? Nah, we're just sizing you up. I can tell you're packing some real chi under that chef's hat. But of course, not to boast, but Miss Mao has incredibly high standards. I couldn't serve as a cook in this establishment unless I had what it took. I wasn't talking about your cooking skills. The way he's talking, I bet he's either Mao's bodyguard or her contact with the main part of the organization. So, as long as we just come here to eat, he shouldn't pose a threat. At any rate, may I ask your order? I would be personally recommending the hot pot. It's something of a specialty of mine. Oh, if you'd ever come to eat here, we'll definitely have that in mind. Right, nobody here specifically? Well, maybe if we do one of the cases, we'll end up here at some point. We have done so before in the past.
Hey!
Welcome to my humble little bar. What can I get you? Damn, that a straight up bar truck? We got nothing that fun back in Lamport, that's for sure. And is run by an Eastern chick? No wonder this place is stocked with such good bijou. Talk about perfect. Hey, calm down. You're embarrassing me. Sorry about him, Shino. Kid's a little full of himself now that he's turned 20 and can legally drink. Ah, shut up. Better to be young and hot than someone so crusty and old you forgot how to have some fun. You two are quite a funny pair. Well, if you're looking for a bijou cocktail, my menu has more than a few. This one in particular would be perfect from someone from Langport. Oh, hell yeah. That looks bomb as... Forget it, no drinking. We're on the clock, remember? Jeez. Yeah, you can do that tonight. Getting in practical experience with customers is everything as a bartender. Someone I used to work with taught me as much. Thankfully, Tyrell's the perfect place for that. I get all kinds of people coming up here for a drink. It always motivates me to make their visits more comfortable.
Hello.
Ah, she knows yellow. Is that the drink she was talking about? I don't mind getting a few extra stuff. Alright, that will be for later.
How about some popcorn, huh?
Hey, don't think I've seen you before. Can I convince you to get a top of popcorn with your ticket? You should really try it. Believe it or not, I'm the guy who came up with the whole idea of bringing popcorn to a movie. I might just be a humble vendor right now, but one day I'm going to own up my own store all over and spread the joys of popcorn far and wide. Oh yeah, interesting dream you got there. Can't say I've met anyone else like that before. No one else. It's interesting, you being the guy who came up with that in the first place. Because I'm from Langport and we've always had a tradition of jumping on some corner as we watch our movies. Funny coincidence, huh? Hey, if you're gonna try and whistle your way out of this, at least be a good whistler, dude. You suck. Yeah, there's only one whistler so far I've seen that's good enough, and that's Melchior, and in all honesty, I don't want to hear that guy whistling.
Alrighty.
Not being able to go to the film festival makes me hate not being an industry insider. I started selling these snacks so that I could at least have a job that has me around movies. But look at what that got me so far. Maybe if I get somebody actually in the film business addicted to popcorn, I can convince them to take them with them. I just might try that. Hey, whatever gets you in, right?
Hey there. What'll it see ya?
Get some new variety of popcorn, really.
How about some nice cold ice cream?
Fans are raving about. Get the brilliant.
I hear Langport's home to some rare and unusual sweets that originate from the East. I'd love to see them sometimes, and not just because I'm Eastern myself. I genuinely want to go over there and research them. They say the Tharpat and Longlai sweets are super unique and exotic too. Really, I just want to travel and go on one sweet journey, literally. I might only sell ice cream and juice here, but I'm sure the colors and whatnot I see in different places would give me a ton of inspiration. I've heard there's these ice creams that can make over by the border of Longlai that incorporate their local specialties. Doesn't that sound incredible? If I could just find a way to try them all, maybe I'd learn some hidden secret to them I could use here. Or maybe not, but that wouldn't be so bad.
Hello. Thanks for shopping.
Of course. Let's see, where... I could swear I saw another... Oh, it's already out of the screen. Are you coming back? Yeah, I'll pick you up on the way back at some point. Because I can't cross that line. Not yet. I'm just waiting for the person to turn around or pop up at the other side. Alright. Okay, so let's a quick old save. And just watch one of the movies. And then we can call it a quits for today.
Hello.
Welcome. Can I get you a ticket for something? What's playing right now? Okay, so the Golden Blood or the Peony Blade. So let's start with Golden Blood. And then we'll see what comes from it. And then on the next episode we watch the Peony Blade and decide which of the two we're gonna keep. Probably the first one, just like we did last time. How many tickets do you wish to buy?
We have merchandise
Alright
for the
then,
movie on
who should I
sale.
invite? Ooh.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Let's just do Aaron, since he's already with us here. Oh wait, we can invite more than one?
Thank you for your visit today.
Fairy, why not? Tickets for the Golden Blood.
Showing on screen
It'll be
is-
600 mere for 3. Van decided to let everyone loose so he could watch a movie during his work break. After inviting some company to tag along with him, they made their way to the theater. Zoe is a spy who works for the intelligence agency known as Gambit. She, along with her new partner Rick, are tasked with infiltrating a pharmaceutical company to steal their design documents for a deadly virus. After accomplishing their objective, Zoe hurriedly puts her escape plan into motion. However, Rick has plans of his own, and those plans entail betrayal. Rick snatched the documents for himself and backed Zoe into a corner. Or so it appeared. Little did Rick know, Zoe has a secret weapon, a hidden power that allows her to turn the tables on him.
Nice try, Rick. I'll admit, you nearly had me there for a second.
What kind of monster are you, lady? How'd you recover from...
Oh. Huh. And here I thought you were nothing more than a myth. Oh, how very wrong I was. That's quite the dirty little secret to keep from your own partner, Zoe.
Or should I call you Agent Golden Blood?
Can't blame a girl for keeping a few secrets. And I don't believe you have any room to complain. But I do believe this is farewell, Rick. You and I made a perfect team. And you made for the perfect arm candy. Thanks for keeping those prying eyes away from me.
Damn you, Zoe!
And if you ever get another chance at life, remember this. Never underestimate a woman, or you'll get burned.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I love Golden Blood. It never gets old. I wish I could have Zoe's combat suit. It's so... what's the word? Mature. But so practical at the same time. Bit young to be wanting it for one of those reasons, don't you think? But hey, if you're interested in it so much, it wouldn't surprise me if they put the real suit that was used in the film out on display sometime. Really? Oh, that would be awesome. You've got to take me if they do. You think they'd let me try it on if I asked? Hey, I wouldn't get your hopes up about that. Well, they lived up to the hype. I was enjoying me a good spectacle. Only thing that would have made it better is if that chick's tits spilled out at her suit even more. You gotta agree, that would make it more perfect. Can you keep it in your pants for just one day? Hey, suit yourself. I'll go catch that director's cut and find out for myself if that's what it takes. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Maybe I should pick one of those for a souvenir. Having finished their break, Van and his crew resume their work. Ah, and that's why you bring people for extra points. Never mind that. Alright, cool. We'll leave the episode here. On the next one, we're gonna watch the other movie and see what that entails. And of course, well, keep one for real.
For your visit today.
So, for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Because we still got our 4 SPGs to finish. We got 3 free time events we need to look over. So, still a lot of interesting things to see before we move on. So, until then, bye bye.